Well, most of us are familiar with the common cancer treatments of radiation or chemotherapy. And of course, a lot of us know that the side effects of those are often causing more sickness and pain than the cancer itself. They're at the forefront, though, of cancer treatments are immunotherapies and targeted molecular therapies that are really a lot better at killing cancer without doing damage to the patient's healthy tissue. And John, your firm, Arbele, is at the forefront of this immunotherapy research. And you're being hosted here at the Hong Kong Science Technology Park, where Albert oversees over 100 biotech firms and growing very rapidly with up to 700 companies at the park already. The immunotherapy solution you've come up with is able to train our own immune system, our T cells, to kill one T cell, kill up to 100,000 cancer cells. That's a pretty amazing ratio. So how have you been able to achieve that?
The foundation of T-cell immunotherapy is based on a simple and proven concept that our body has the capability to recognize and kill the cancer cells. But somehow, for some reasons, due to mutations or aging, our T-cells become losing the ability to recognize or kill them. So the current technology is to introduce a gene into the host T-cell, just like install a GPS device on the T-cell and allow the T-cell to find the tumor in our body and attack and kill them. So that will limit the toxicity. And also the T-cell can prolong and sustain in our host body for a long time. Our technology can equip a safety mechanism or safety switch. We can turn off the T-cell anytime we want. So that's the beauty. Our technology, once out of control, we can shut down the T-cells.
So it's really cutting edge stuff, and regulators haven't really caught up to this yet. And Albert, one of the things that the park offers is support for firms like John's to get out through clinical trials, get to commercialization, and get through these regulatory approvals. Right. How do you do that?
Any startup, bio or non-bio, there's always a valley of death, all right? And the startup company needs help in cash. So we could help them from Science Park standpoint, help them with a certain level. But we really need to bring in the investors to help them go through the deep valley of death for biomedical. And we're helping them with Series A to seed round, but we need investors to come in at other stages, including pre-revenue IPO in Hong Kong. So a lot of things that has to happen.
John, do you think that there's a lot of headwinds coming with new therapies like yours going to market? Obviously, not everything's going to go as planned. What do you think are some of the risks with the platform that you're developing?
I think the strongest headwind is the regulatory environment because most of the regulatory environment based on the old rules. So the therapy is so new, so the regulatory body are not familiar. So I think what we can do is to educate the general public and also try to educate the regulatory bodies.
And that education process, obviously, you can have a role in that, Albert, as part of this as well.
This struggle between technology and regulation is always there. Because like Dr. Look was saying, that this therapy is not really a drug. This is not drug, but this is taking some of the blood out from the body, do something about it, put it back. There's no regulation to go after that, but how do we educate the regulator and the general public to understand this is not drug, but this is some sort of precision therapy?
What do you think the roadmap looks like for immunotherapies from where we are today to getting this really commercialized? How far away are we?
There are already 2 or 3 drugs, CAR T therapy, already approved in the United States and also in Australia. So there have been evidence, proof of concept. This therapy is safe and also very effective. So for blood cancer, the remission rates are over 80%. That means the cancer completely gone. We plan to go to clinical trial for our product later this year. So I think it's very important for us to become a clinical stage biotech company. Our valuation will be totally different, and we will definitely get more support.
Well, the other thing I want to add on to it when you talk about the path of immunotherapy is that I always talk about this. We're going to live to 120. Because a lot of these diseases will be cured. It's pretty cool what it's doing, a local Hong Kong technology getting into the clinical trial, we're going to live to 100.
And so, Albert, why do you think the Hong Kong Science and Technology Park is particularly well positioned to help firms like John expand into a global footprint?
Well, in biomedical development, you need a lot of clinical trial regulatory approvals. And Hong Kong is a place where you can do FDA and CFDA. And with the recent Greater Bay Area announcement, there will be green channel for biosamples and data. So you're looking at all of a sudden looking at a big market in China, Greater Bay Area, and you can do the clinical trial for the US, for Hong Kong, for China, and for Europe in Hong Kong.